Hello everybody, my name is Aud and welcome back to the Aud Narrations channel. Today we're reading a story about a guy who's found out his wife is cheating on him today. Happy New Year's to me, he says. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button, that way you won't miss the latest upload. Okay, let's make a start. So, it reads, me and my wife are 25. We have a male roommate, my good buddy from work. I've been a little suspicious of their behavior around me recently, so I snooped through her texts from her computer. Thanks, iCloud. And I found these lovely texts. Oh shit, hang on. Actually, if there's a link to them, I am going to take a look. Okay, I've read the texts and they are actually horrific. Inside that link is a whole bunch of very, very explicit texts. Honestly, the last thing you would ever want to read about or from your partner. It's actually disgusting, to be quite honest. So they carry on saying, so I really want to act irrationally and I'm just looking for some guidance. Or maybe I'm looking to vent to anyone. Before now, I thought we had a pretty stable relationship and I love her to death. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. I haven't told anyone yet. Yeah. OP, just walk away. There's no coming back from that. They're both doing it. They've clearly both been doing it for a while. It's unfortunate you've only just found out. Ditch her ass. Let's see what the comments say. Someone's left a comment saying, leave her. Don't do anything at all. Walk away and don't tell her why. Keep her in suspense of why you did it. Serve her divorce papers and that's it. It'll kill her to know that the relationship didn't mean that much to you either. It'll give her the uncertainty in future relationships. And that's her karma. OP replied saying, I like this too. Someone replied to this saying, I agree with this. Be the bigger person. It's so tempting to act out and be vindictive toward the other person. I admit I fell into this trap. It's so earth-shattering to find the person you love most betrays you in such a way. I did act out and was really immature about the breakup, and I regret it now. I realize in retrospect, it's just not worth sacrificing your personality and morals to get back at someone who's not even worth it. They are the lowest of the low, and they will only find misery, and they'll never be faithful, and I feel sorry for them. I really wish I found this subreddit before my relationship that ended in infidelity. I learned he was rather deluded too. He was trying to be friends after the breakup and writing me emails wanting to be friends. I realized how deranged he really was. Fortunately, I'm in a much healthier relationship and I'm in therapy myself for my issues. Honestly, the infidelity was really a blessing in the long run. I'm sure he's off being unfaithful while I'm with the love of my life. Someone else replied to OP's comment saying, it's what I did with my ex-wife. She cheated and I walked away. Trust me, it'll mess with her more than being petty. Just serve her papers and be done. Kind of bit me in the ass because my daughter was 10 months at the time and cost me thousands. But I do it all over again in the exact same way. Hang in there, dude. It gets easier with every passing day. Someone replied to this saying, this definitely will fuck with her hard, not giving them any closure. Someone else replied saying, I couldn't agree more. Find a lawyer as soon as possible and don't say nothing to either of them. Act like you don't know what's going on. Better yet, go on a visit to a family or a friend so you can leave them be and get the papers served to her. Remove your name from the lease when it's convenient. Wow, this is comedy gold what they are doing, but bro, trust me, she will regret it forever. All they do is talk about sex, because that is all she means to him, and she will find out quick that she has lost her world. She gave up 95% for 5%. You deserve so much better. Someone else has left a comment saying, kick him out, and watch her reaction, and then kick her out too. And send posts to all her family. Someone replied to this saying, this is good. Someone replied to that saying, this is a fantasy reaction. It's the sort of thing that sounds great in some revenge porn daydream, but it wouldn't work in real life. Don't do any of this. If either of them are on your lease, you can't kick them out. And in the long run, her family won't take your side if you send them posts. The other advice, walking away silently and never engaging with her again, is much, much better. And far more realistic, and to be honest, devastating to your cheating partner. Completely agree. I do think the first comment is a little silly. Someone else left a comment saying, Step 1. Make copies of all evidence. Step 2. Go see a lawyer and find out all the legal and financial moves you need to make. And take care of your business and protect yourself. Step 3. File for divorce. Step 4. Let them know and know you have proof. Let everyone know. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row before you let them know though. Right now, them not knowing you found out is your biggest advantage. Get the lawyer and get everything in place first. And finally, step 5. Either they have to go or you have to go. Do not stay in the same place as them, and do not allow yourself to be exposed to either of them. Someone replied to this saying, this is the best advice right here. You need to print all the exchanges out and make copies. You will need this. OP replied saying, I literally copied everything I could find, including most of the text between me and my ex-wife during the proceedings. The lawyers got boxes of printed information. She decided what was relevant to the case, not me. Evidence of cheating is important to have, even in no-fault divorce states. Also want a shark of a lawyer, someone who's vicious in court. They know how to make the evidence work. If you tell them before things are in place with a lawyer, then they'll get rid of everything and just say you are lying/making things up. The first time she should know that you know is when the divorce papers are served. Someone replied to this saying, evidence is key. With the evidence I have on my ex, it saved me an expensive and lengthy divorce because she didn't want that evidence to be used in court. Been divorced a year and I still have it. I'm not positive that she's not going to play more games. I have kids involved. Someone replied to this saying, my ex ended up with contempt of court charges. The court was embarrassing for her, and I'm so thankful I had saved enough evidence to get through, because things could have gone very badly if I hadn't been able to disprove her lies. Still ended up with a huge financial loss, fees, bills, property sales, and got to be close to 100k I'm out. But I got full custody of the kids, and she got multiple lectures from a judge. The lesson I learned, keep everything. Give the lawyers everything. Document every single detail, because divorce is a war, and without evidence, you've got nothing. Someone else left a comment saying, you've come to the right place. Want to go nuclear, or ghost, or a bit of both? Remember, never reveal your intentions. First, get a good lawyer to list your options. About the affair partner, is he married or does he have a girlfriend? This can be pretty juicy. You can make them leave for hours one day, change the locks, and throw away all their things outside. At the same time, send those messages with an explanation to everyone. Everyone, even the neighborhood cat. Before this, put security cameras in your home. Get a video of them as proof or for any confrontation that might happen. Serve her the divorce at her work, and you'll get a pretty satisfying reaction. It's a little bit petty, but I see where they're coming from. Someone else left a comment saying, don't say anything to her. Do the best acting job you possibly can muster, that everything's alright, and lawyer up. Beg, borrow, or steal to get the fee. Ask your parents, your uncles, your friends, and then do whatever your lawyer says to do. Someone else has left a comment saying, I'm sorry for what you're going through, for the pain you're in, and how badly it's eating at you and tearing you apart. I know too well how the desire to lash out and blow it all open is too consuming. But just know that even though you feel like you have to do this, or you'll explode, this is not the way. Blowing up and lashing out will do nothing but make the situation worse, and will not settle any of the pain you're feeling. It will, however, give them the evidence that you are unhinged and not only justify their actions in having the affair, but she can use any outburst you may have against you. I strongly urge you to make copies of all evidence you have. I know it sucks and it's by far the absolute last thing you want to do, but I also suggest that you schedule a session with a counselor or therapist to help you clear your mind. They can help you step out of yourself and see this from the outside, looking in to give you the bigger picture and help you decide what you feel is best for you. Seeking the advice of friends and family will only get you the same response of, leave her, burn them both. But there's many levels you need to go through here. There's a lot you need to dissect and analyze. Moments in time you need to think back to and recognize the red flags, lies, and manipulations, so that you can see the full extent on how far and deep the lie goes, and to see how much consideration for you there really was. From there, you make the decision on what you're going to do about it. In the meantime, know this. You're not alone here, and you have 24/7 support from this group, minus the small handful of trolls. You are among others in your shoes, some just finding out, others in the process of ending it, and others like myself, who left and divorced our cheating spouse, and are moving forward. And we are here for you every step of your way. Completely agree. That last comment was really, really good. Well done. I guess, in summary, OP, you need to make sure you find a lawyer, give them all of the evidence that you've already collected, collect as much as you can, and do exactly what they tell you, which is pretty much the standard advice, and try not to drop the ball on it. So, what do you think OP should do? What would you do in OP's shoes? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the latest upload. Okay, we'll have to leave that there. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.